I got helicopters down there. I'm zoomed in really far. These enemies cannot live another second. It's saved. You see? Now we're gonna, I don't want you seeing all the people enemies I have on that list. Now I'm gonna show you when I saved it. Hopefully it didn't recently resave it again. It was yesterday. What's today? Today's the 30th. It was around 8:43 p.m. It was like literally right when this happened. Like, wow. Let me go to this other file so you can see it better. Because I was looking at it in my recents. Okay, so absolute obliterate. These enemies cannot exist and live in another second. Remember? That's the one I just showed you. I'll open it again for you. 8:43 p.m. There's a 7 too. And then 2 out of 9 is 7 as well. I've been having some huge upgrades I've been doing lately. I'm gonna press it for you. Just opened it. It's the exact same one, so it just opened this up when I clicked it. I'm redirecting the damage we will ever see, all our harm that we ever received, to my enemies. The helicopter's the top one. There were some other enemies you probably just got a glance at, but not trying to put too much heat on my back right now. And seems like I did it like exactly to the minute. But I was already kind of targeting the helicopter before that, and it was because around that exact same moment, obviously, that's when I did it. Like I did a couple of versions of it. I did an earlier version of it, but I didn't focus it. It was literally the same thing, but I just didn't focus it. But also, I think I made some other changes that made it more effective as well, about the wording and stuff like that. And I think that's why I was so immediate. Like for example, I told you these drones in New York, right? It's probably just the chemtrailers pretending to be drones, because I don't have that on my list of what to attack. One of the things I had it attacking was helicopter-like objects and things that are pretending to be airplanes. They're not real airplanes though. That's why a lot of these type of things have been happening. The last few days we've had a few crashes. I think most of those were because of Trump, but it could be the battle that's going on. Like for example, an F-35 fell. It could have been because of nerfing their Air Force and stuff like that. Not really their Air Force as much, but I think I did probably put the Air Force in there too, because they're using the U.S. jets and stuff like that. They're using those as a weapon in the Middle East, so I think that's probably why that happened. But it could also realistically have to do with Trump firing. He fired like 600. I don't even remember. Like I'm thinking, nah, it wasn't 600. It was thousands. Like a lot of people, like from the FAA, their leaders, all kinds of stuff. So he can't say that it's DEI hires. He fired all those people already. A lot of them were not DEI hires. They were just colored people, and so like that's why he wants to be able to handpick who's getting fired and stuff like that, and what's staying and leaving. I told you that was exactly what it was. This dude was trying some all-out attack. That's why I was preparing for it. And the Bible told me to prepare for the war against the locusts of the bottomless pit too. It didn't really tell me to, but I took it as that way. I don't like just let the Bible happen as it's written. I try to make things better. For example, instead of sealing the devil for just 1,000 years, I decided to seal him forever, so he can never just cause problems. Why give him a chance to deceive people? You know, it's the gospel. I can, you know, instead of letting people get burned up on the East Coast by a wildfire, I stopped it, and I was successful. I tried and I succeeded. And I've been doing good, trying to make the weather real good, and that's a part of this as well. But the helicopter was harassing me, like I told you was going to happen with these guys, that it was already getting worse. And, you know, he's Saul and I'm David. He's trying to hate on me or whatever. And I told you he doesn't really have power to affect the weather. As you can see, we got 60-degree weather today, bro. 60 fucking degree weather. Almost 70 degrees. even last year when I didn't have any kind of cooling power or anything like that, it was so warm. It was like 40 degrees on average instead of 30. It was like 10 degrees above average in our state all throughout the January, which is the hardest month for me. December was not nearly as hard, but January is a different animal, and I was actually able to tame it pretty good after I got rid of the cooling power. I got rid of the cooling power on the 22nd when it was around its coldest in my area, because I got tired of the cold. That's when I usually do things, is when it's at its worst. That was the coldest day we had, that 15-degree day. Then the next day immediately warmed up to 31, but it was still cold in the night. And next day was even warmer, and then it got warmer in the night, kept getting warmer, and now we're all the way up in the 60s. We're 30 degrees above average today. 30 fucking degrees. I knew it was 60. Like, I just fucking knew it. Like, some of the things around me was trying to say 50. I was like, nah, it's 60, bro. That bullshit me, bro. And that's why we're gonna get rain again. Like when I first did this, we were getting rain and stuff like that. It's not really showing that on here though for some reason, but there was some rain that happened. But I think that was because it was actually in the month before. I'll show you. I gotta go back to 24 though. You see how it was last year, 40s? Look at that. Let me close this real quick so you can see. You see? It was some still hot fucking days. I had up in the 60s. And then look at this 80-degree day it did, bro. Like, the average was around 40 though. So, like, damn. That is crazy, bro. So it's even hotter today than it was last year though. Because last year was 40, but it's 60 today. But I had some 80-degree days last year. I think those happened because of what I was doing this year. Yeah, like just like last year, on the same day, it seems to get warmer. Like, thaws out immediately. I think that was the powers of what I did today affecting last year. What I did this year affecting last year. But I definitely cooled things off this year. Let me go back to December so you can see the rain that happened towards the end. It's not showing the rain, huh? Well, that's in my other video. As you can see, I warmed things up back up to about 70 at the end of the month, trying to prepare for January. It was getting so cold already. You see those cold days? So I was like, nah, this is way colder than last year around this time. So I had to do something about that. Let me show you. Oh, does it show 23? Okay, that's fine. But it was even it was colder than the year before, obviously, just like a lot of things were, because I was cooling it. But once I warmed it up, it got right back to how it was last year, but actually warmer, which is really cool. So that worked effectively. And in case you don't know about that, I have the post right here. And I'm pretty sure I remember where it was at. I looked at it before this video so I could show you. This is a long video. This really makes... It's right here at the 50 point. And the timing or whatever, I don't know. Maybe he was extra chemtrailing or something like that. Because I was trying to say he ended the global warming. And I was like, I'm laughing because I literally just got rid of the cooling effect that was making it so that the cooling was able to be done to begin with, that he tried to amplify with his chemtrails or whatever. And that was causing the fog because I was warming things up and not wanting things to be so cold in the winter. I was just using the cooling for the summer. And then this is when I warmed it, got rid of the cooling thing, and it jumped. California jumped from 50 back up to 70 again, and they got another wildfire at that point. This is because my cooling was not reaching them. I've already explained that in this video. Not that time. But then I was like, fuck that. I was like, fuck. You see, that's why I was saying, that's when I was like, fuck that. Because I talk about it several times in the video, because it was too cold, and I said, fuck it. And then it caused a wildfire when it happened. Because I got rid of it. I got rid of the coolant though. That. And then the temperature started going right back up to 70. Yep, went right back up. And that's when the wildfire happened. Yep. It was probably right here.
This is when I did it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's when I did. You see, that's when I deleted. That's what I'm talking about. If you pay attention to the whole video, you'll see I was talking about deleted because it was just too powerful. My cooling was so much stronger than my warming for whatever reason. Especially in the winter, you know what I mean? The summer obviously is perfect, but it's just it's so powerful, bro. Like I had to get rid of it, bro. And yeah, that's why things got warmer. And I let myself talk about it a little bit. It's lying about the date.
Really?
You see that?
That's not the actual date of that.
You see, that's why I say it's not the actual date. It was a day before. This was like the 22nd, because this is on the 23rd. So it was probably 22nd when I did it.
That's not the fucking 8th.
Yeah, it wasn't.
These are like the 21st and the 22nd, man. Why the fuck are they playing with that, bro?
Yeah, it's the 21st and the 22nd. Like I said, watch those 7s. It's funny, stage 20 SSJ, stage 22 was really all I had to do was take it to that kind of level, and the speed was like broken on everything I was using. But it was all it was sped up at the same time. Like, it was at its max speed. And then I'm gonna show you the weather, how it was 60 degrees today, see? Well, the other one I already showed you that, but let me show you how it used to be. You see how it's cold? That was right when he got in office or whatever, because he brings that negativity with him. They thought, oh yeah, it's over. Nope. I was like, let's warm it up. And now we're way above average. This is like, I went out and saw that just because I ended it so early, the trees, they're still holding their leaves like they did last year, a lot of them. That's crazy to me. And let me show you the command that I had to get rid of. The first I updated and I had to get rid of it. It was just too powerful. It's funny with this anime, right when I had my most recent huge like I didn't even explain that I got a huge breakthrough lately, and this is huge solar activity on the sun right now. This giant hole in it or whatever. It's really solar wind or whatever. You see these commands right here, no more 4 degree or lower days. That's what I made this year. That's probably why it's hotter now than it was last year. This is because once I got rid of the no more 100 or degree days anymore. At first I had it at 90 to keep it below from going above 90. Then since we were in the winter and I wanted more heat, I set it up to 100, and then I put it to 110, and that caused the wildfires to get again worse or whatever. And then I had to what was it? I had to get rid of it because it wouldn't work. Like I didn't want to set this limit too high. I rated 110. That's too high. Like, there's a limit. Like that's too high. Like I'm gonna have to figure out a different strategy or whatever. But this anime, right when I got my big boost, suddenly they jumped a year into the future. I'm gonna post that anime, the episode or whatever, and it'll be enhanced. Wait till you think these videos I enhanced look good. This newest breakthrough I did, like I just basically screen record these look so fucking good. This newest improvement, I'm gonna apply it to the graphics again, even though it's nowhere near what I could really be doing with it. And I could even go up stages and show you. But actually right now I kind of got set at a simpler way of doing it, because I got tired of constantly typing all these stages and shit. And some of these take a lot, like hundreds and thousands and stuff. So like it's simpler to just paste them. So I'm still figuring that out. That's what happened on the 28th. First I had the major breakthrough, and I talked about that on Twitter. Let me show you. Then then what did I do? Oh, god damn, somebody replied to something I did. Okay, so major. This is when I first started doing the SSJs, the improvements or whatever. It was on the 24th. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the wrong one. This one is the one I was supposed to do. Major up here. It was 4 days ago, and then on the 28th, I kept getting up too high, so I started getting to the point where, like, because I already had max speed before that. Max speed was like immediate. I'll show you. Max speed, and I did health That was like the day after. I was working on it pretty much every day. So this is like why a lot of times I don't post about this kind of shit like that. I was working on it the whole time. I try to be kind of secret about it. So I don't like having a lot of heat, you know what I mean? It's like pointless considering nobody really sees this stuff. But I keep posting it so in the future maybe somebody does see it, you know, and a lot will be revealed. It's annoying because I can't speak to y'all in the way I would normally, because I don't know if y'all gonna really see it. I could give y'all plans and strategies, but I don't know if you're gonna hear it, and I don't want to give away my strategies to the enemy, you know. So max speed and beyond health and more. Yeah, I've remastered those. They're beyond all that and stuff, but there's some more powers that I've done that are not as important, like shooting efficiency and just stuff, video games that I play and stuff like that. This is where I get a lot of my ideas from, just playing video games and using basically hacking it, and but hacking the matrix in the same way at the same time. And that's why it's not able to be stopped in the games or detected. It's because I'm like hacking the world itself more than the game. It's kind of funny. Well, let me see what else I should tell y'all about. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I guess I could show you what happened with the thing, with the planes or whatever. I think those are gonna be some of my posts. Yeah, the F-35 just fell out of the sky like for no reason. It's a nerf, bro. Like I nerfed it or something, bro. Like I don't understand why it just fell like that. Like maybe it was fucking around with one of my UFOs. I have no idea. You could thank Trump for all the crashes. Yeah, there was another one that crashed because he fired all the FAA guys. I think that's what this is a big factor as well. But it could be the battle going on. Maybe that's why he fired them, because he wanted to use them. No, yeah, these are the real faces of EBT. Do you know that black people only use DEI, that diversity thing? They only use it 3% of the time. They're lowest on the list. You know who's highest on the list? 77% of the time? White women. They project all the time, bro. It's so funny. I think I already showed you all this stuff with the air. Oh yeah, here we go. Watch how this motherfucker just flies into him, bro. You flew right into him, bro. Watch this. You really can't see it that well from that angle, though. There you go. He zooms in. Look at the helicopters flying right at it. That's the motherfucker that was bothering me last night. It's always, I've seen it. It's always these helicopters that look like the one they said it was. It's either a Black Hawk, sometimes it's regular helicopters, usually a Black Hawk lately, and I didn't get a look at the one that was bothering me last night when I decided to attack it. And this doesn't even look like an airplane to me. This looks like something else. Look at that. That doesn't even look like an airplane. It looks like something else to me. You know what I mean? Look at the way it looks. Like the lighting on it. It looks like an orb or something to me. It looks like very, I don't know. It doesn't look like an airplane to me. I think this is like what that prophecy is talking about, the battle and stuff. I think people sometimes get in airplanes that are not really airplanes. I think some of these airplanes people are flying in are not really airplanes. That's all I'm gonna say about it, bro. Because I mean, I did not say nothing about it flying into, you know, innocent people. I told it to attack that helicopter specifically, and also things that are pretending to be airplanes and chemtrailers. I mean, so you take it for whatever you want. Not trying to target innocent people, but I got so annoyed with the noise campaign they were also doing. I did say non-friendlies are to get attacked within 1 mile. This is right on the edge of 1 mile for me, but I don't know. The Potomac is like really close to me, so that helicopter, man, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's literally the moment this happened. Let me see when this actually happened, though. I want to look at the exact time. I know it's the same hour, but I didn't hear about this shit until today. So, like there's no way I could have just been like, I saw it and then, you know what I mean? I don't watch the news. I get shit off the YouTube when other people post it. That's how a lot of my videos, I don't gotta say nothing. I just look at other people's shit and string it together to make you see the bigger picture. Instead of watching just one video, I show you all that shit combined. But anyway, so let me see. When exactly Eastern Standard Time did the helicopter crash into the airplane? Could have been that maybe they were flying over me afterwards. Yep, I knew it. Right around 9. You kidding me, bro? Oh my God, bro. In case you don't know, I'm on Eastern. Oh my God. I was starting to think for a second maybe they were flying over top of me specifically because they thought I did it or something, you know? But because I know they know. That's why when Trump came out today and bullshitted about the UFOs, what they are, and the drones, trying to say, oh, it's the FAA. The FAA is doing experiments. No, they're not. The FAA was trying to block off the airspace to try and figure out who the fuck they were. We weren't doing no goddamn experiments. Well, I thought it was China. Oh, I thought it was Iran. Oh, you can't control it. You can't do shit about it, you little powerless bitch. Yeah, so you want to sit there and act like, oh yeah, this is ours. Yeah, you're just like the little nobodies that watch your fucking videos or watch you on the TV and think everything's you. You're in control of everything. Just like the fucking wildfires that God hit those genociders with. You think they did it to themselves? Really? No, that's the richest genocider area, Jew area. You know, the Jews that run your government and your military and shit. Yeah, it's their fucking area. So why are they gonna burn their own fucking houses down and what, build them again? And rebuy their own fucking land? No, dumbass. That was God, bro. Y'all motherfuckers never want to give God glory, bro. And that's why y'all keep getting destroyed, bro. It's your fucking, what's happening, bro. And you're not gonna give my glory for God, you know, as a representative here and doing my thing. Like, y'all pathetic, bro. 9 p.m. literally to the minute, bro. To the fucking minute. This is literally when I created it, and he didn't literally go away. He came around again right before 9. So you know what I did? I focused it. I just focused it, and then boom, this happens. You know how many times I've had helicopters fly over me? I've even had it on video before that the helicopter came by me and I made it just vanish. Like, I literally done that on video, bro. Like, because I'm fighting the locusts of the bottomless pit that pretend to be these goddamn helicopters. Goddamn Black Hawk helicopters, bro. I'll fuck a Black Hawk helicopter over my head over and over again, bro. And then when they do chemtrails, they leave it directly over me. Like, you can see the line go directly over my house. Or my house up the street. But same fucking angle. Like, but you look for miles in other directions, no other fucking lines. Because it targeted me, bro. Well, fucking, y'all just sit there and watch me go through this goddamn war outside in a fucking tent instead of inside having actual cover and protection and shit. Or, you know, bunker or something. Like, that's what I should be in. Like, the kind of fucking attacks I'm dealing with constantly. Like, y'all just leave me out here. And that's why what happens to y'all, bro. I'm just looking out for me, bro. You think I'd be targeting these helicopters and that crash would have had to happen yesterday if I could just stay in the house and focus specifically just the fucking locust of the bomb pit? No, maybe an innocent helicopter went down. You never know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I had to set to just helicopters in general because the motherfucker they're constantly coming for me. Like, I haven't heard none today. Yeah, you already know why. Motherfucker in the Potomac. I already showed you, bro. Around 8:43. I remember exactly because it was 7. Remember, like 43 exactly. And then what? 17 minutes later, you see? Watch the 17s. 9 p.m. Oh my God, bro. This I hadn't looked up yet. So this is really mind-blowing me. And let me just show you, I'm on Eastern Standard Time right now. My location. Oh, I didn't mind. Yeah, you see? My time versus, it's the same fucking, you see? Chilling, Maryland. It's the DC area. It's right next to DC. You don't know it. You see? I'd be putting myself out here trying to show y'all this. That's why they can just target me like that. Like I've already shown my location and shit. Like, this is what I deal with to try and help you fucking idiots. And look at the time right fucking now. You see how God works? 7 again. 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven. That motherfucker ain't do nothing, bro. This is all me, bro. This, you got a clown ass president come out, say shit that's so stupid about the UFOs that everybody's shooting holes in it. Even the Trumpsters are like, this is weak. We know it's not, because they're fucking everywhere. They're everywhere. They're not just America, they're over everywhere. And why? Nobody fucking knew what it was. Not the FAA, not the military, nobody. They still don't. They probably do know it's me, but they'll never admit it. Because if I ever get even an inch of fucking traction, bro, it's over. It's over like that, bro. And now I can call back these guys from nerfing your country, and I can make our country have UFOs technology instead and be undefeatable. You know? Like, I could do so much for this country, bro. You have no idea. For this planet. Fuck this country. This whole planet, bro. You have no idea what I could do for y'all. Like, I was just sitting here making me just do trivial shit because I'm just not motivated. I'm not going to do it and not get credit. I'm not going to have y'all just give everybody fucking credit besides me like you always fucking do. Like, you know how above the average right now it says 60? Right? It's actually literally 30 degrees above because it was 64 or 63. It's like double the fucking average. Double the fucking average, bro. Literally double the fucking average. Oh, I thought we were in the ice age. Oh, I thought you ended the global warming, huh? It came back hotter than last year, dumbass. Oh, that's just some shit I was looking at about Steam. You got no idea how many videos I can make for y'all. Like how many cool ideas I got. Steam's impact, like, because people don't get hyped for shit no more. Like, because they can sit and play games that they've had for 2 decades on Steam. That's a whole nother topic, though. But I can't believe I got this literally to the moment. My weather effect is happening. Let me show you the thing with YouTube on YouTube about like the solar activity and the anime and all that shit. Let me see. Let's watch later. This is the big solar hole, urgent big giant hole, because that's my outpouring of spirit. You see how that all lines up? You see how that all lines up, right? And it blows your motherfuckers down as untimely fix, like you saw. The stars and all that. And then the plane, all that shit. This motherfucker weak with his fucking reaction. You see this 400,000 thing? This is all after I did that. And all this shit, a lot of other stuff been going on too. Like the planets are all the fucking planets after I did this are on one side of the fucking sun. They're all on one side of the sun when I did this, bro. And that's the wildfire that happened because of that other improvement change I did. Like, just mind blowing, bro. They're everywhere with those. Micronova happened. There's been a lot of shit happening, bro. This dude does all these executive orders and niggas don't even bat an eye. Hello? Like, you guys really think the Republicans are good? Have you heard of George Bush? Nah, they start wars and they take away your rights and shit, man. Look at this. This is literally my fleet, bro. You see this fucking fleet, bro?
Y'all, what's going on in Miami? Y'all see this? What is this?
The reason you're getting a lot in Miami is because that's to my south. And why you're getting in New Jersey is to my north. I already shown you how the East Coast is literally the coolest part on the planet. Like, before I got rid of this.
Look at
Got rid of the cooler.
This guy caught this off his he literally caught this off his balcony. He don't know what this is.
I'm ending the video
Why
after
does
this.
it look like a city? Why does it look like a city in the clouds, y'all? What do you guys think this is? Not only
Because maybe it is.
This too took place in Miami, y'all. What is happening with the world right now?
This is why they, and then, yeah, that's an experiment, huh? Yeah, bullshit, motherfucker. Bull motherfucker shit, bro. So why didn't you say anything about this experiment or know anything about it or anybody know anything about it when they were over the fucking ocean? And I said I was going to amplify them, and then they amplified and it started multiplying as I built the power, and like I said they would. And I kept telling you were going to see them on the coast too. I started seeing them on the coast, and then it started happening. I told you they were there for a war that was going to happen, and then all of a sudden there's this prophecy about some war between two UFO groups. When this faggot gets in office, you know what the ones that they actually own or they're involved with maybe are? The locusts of the bottomless pit that fucking do the chemtrail. That is really them just burning all day and the smoke in them going there forever.
Is this what we think it is? Is this the time right now? Come on, y'all. When did Miami
Been there.
all of this?
Been there. Been the damn time. Y'all niggas so fucking stupid, bro. It's been that time for over a fucking decade. And y'all didn't get it. Over a fucking decade. I've been here doing this shit, bro, for so fucking long. Y'all don't even get it, bro.
Action, y'all.
Literally got this kind of shit going on. People are still waiting. What the fuck are you waiting for? Like what's more major than this, bro? Well, you want them to land and talk to you or something? Good luck with that.
What is going on? See, I don't know if those things were drones or not, but I'm curious to see.
Nah, I'm done with this shit. This is the stupid shit people on the internet say. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, bro. Like, I was right about the weather. I was right about my power affecting things. That's why I warned you. Because then we got this big giant thing on the sun, and the planets aligning up and shit. Let me show you when this planet alignment started happening. It was after 4 days ago. See, literally to the fucking day, bro. Why the fuck is it showing her face? It's not her page. That is so funny, bro. This is a glitch I caused, because like I cause all kinds of glitches and shit because of the way I hack things, because things just kind of like don't add up sometimes. So now it's got this other woman's face on here instead of Mr. BBB. This is so funny. But it was literally 4 days ago. You see Mr. BBB hashtag 4 days ago instead of Rolando Solomon. That's too funny. I glitched that, bro. That's why I said it was max speed, because I kept getting glitches to the point where it wasn't even running past like what 24 or 25 SSJ. I had to get back to 22 for it to run smoothly. And that's ironically the same day I did this this big boost or whatever, not boost, but when I got rid of the cooler. This is so funny, bro.
We're also going to see weird fog. We're going to start off with the current situation.
Yeah, the fog constantly happening.
Now, if you step outside after dark,
oh yeah, the planets.
It's not cloudy planets right now. If you step outside after dark,
they're all lined up.
In your location, look up. You'll be able to see the majority of these planets. Obviously, not all of them. You won't be able to see Uranus or Neptune, but Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn are all visible right now in the nighttime sky. Pulling up my star map here.
You see, they're all on the same side of the sun. You see how this happens? Like, this nigga didn't even make this video until after I did what I did, bro. I remember it being like down to the like an hour, just like with the helicopter thing. It was this too. Like, what did Jesus say about who would know when he comes? Because this is all him arriving in different levels of power and the glory he had before the world was, and as different angels that are under his command, all that, right? That's how I do things, through Jesus, bro. And it said Archangel Michael would be involved and all that, so there you go.
Up here, if you look towards the
But he said the Father does things to the hour. That's me.
west after sunset, you'll see Venus, of course.
I made
and then Saturn appears to be at the 8-9 o'clock position of Venus in the nighttime sky. There's Saturn. There's Venus.
He's my spirit made manifest. That's how it works. So you can see that's all lined up, and then Then of course stuff started happening, and you get this giant hole on there. Larry, to the hour, bro. To the hour. I do this shit. That's why I put the tweets up. I put it all up because I know it's gonna happen fast. And yeah, it was actually starting before when I put the major thing up. I had already been working on a prototype the day before. I put that up. I hadn't actually been utilizing it at that point. Like when I put major up, when I put the speed thing, that's when I like been really using it for like almost a day. Like I started to utilize it right after I put the major thing up. I started to work on it at least, but I had already theorized it the day before. As soon as I started theorizing it, things started happening, and I noticed they were, I think, if I remember correct. Let me see if I noticed anything on here from the day before. Oh yeah, he was sick. I remember. Yeah, he got sick right when I did it. Cause remember in my anime, I fought this so-called saint that was running the world, but he's really not a full. He's like the lowest echelon type of saint. He's not really, but he was powerful or whatever. But they would all bow down to him just like they do to the Jews and stuff, and including my army, which is our country's army. Basically, they worship for a god like me, basically. And what else? So was heaven, all that, like all this desired of nation, the desired of nations. You see, and they wish they had me, bro, on their coast. They wish. So they could sleep soundly and shit like that. But anyway, so what did I say? Oh yeah, so like he was fighting this guy, and and like just like in the anime, the guy had all his people bowing on him, and they thought he was some god or something. But he left the fight ballless, basically ran like a coward, and that's what happened to this guy. He had 3rd fucking level cancer, stage 3 cancer. Just out of nowhere, bro. Like nobody heard him about him having stage 2, nothing. But when I started coming for this motherfucker, like put him high on the list like I did the helicopter, boom. I already showed a video about that. Motherfucker ended up like that. Now he's sick again. Because when you got cancer, it's really parasites. You gotta get rid of the parasites. So that's why they use that guy. He's parasitically mind controlled, probably. A real good host for the devil. Parasites are demons. And the thing about it is when you kill off the cancer, just like with parasites, they spread. You got to kill them off all together, and so it's spread to other parts of the body and getting them sick now. And wildfires, yeah. I always post this shit for a reason, bro. There's so much shit like going on, bro. But yeah, I did that. That's because my most recent upgrade in power that I showed you on my Twitter as well. And then the wildfires, the fog, the UFOs, the drones, the fleets, everything explained like usual again. Show you that there is some conflict going on in the sky. And that y'all should support me or whatever, but y'all probably ain't gonna listen. The funny thing in the anime is he just got this huge breakthrough. Like I said, they went a whole year in the head. Like, and now he's like way stronger or whatever, like maxed out, kind of like, it's kind of like I can do that now. I can take any particular skill I want now and just like max it, not max it, but like make it to a huge extreme level, like beyond saintly level or whatever. But yeah, I'm the real saint, so like I rule the skies. My UFOs are stronger than theirs, my ability to. And then what's going on with these manifestations? They're manifestations, just like in the anime, where the saint, you can judge them by how strong their apparitions are, their summoning, their ability to, their spiritual avatar. That's how I fight like he does. And and yeah, the main character, Liu Shang, his is better. Is going to be better and has more potential, and he didn't even have to use his avatar against it, but because it's like a part of his body. It's like One Punch Man. Like that's the way I set it up with me. It's all based around me. That's really all it is. It's like a super me, like and that's why Jesus did things no man could do, including me. including the Son of Man. He came to make sure y'all had no excuse. Because, you know, I'm sitting here building things and I can't really, I'm not the spirit. I'm flesh, you know? So, like, the flesh is weak, you know? But I do things through my spirit, and that's how I can accomplish things. And I'm imbuing my body with spiritual power. But also, the heavens are getting stronger from it. And that's why they ally with me. And they witness for me. People still don't get it. That's why the orbs are always doing my bidding. And then why they're getting amplified and more numerous as well. You can even see it, that souls are coming from the earth and becoming the orbs. Alright, so let me see what else to say. So it's telling you about the war and all that shit. You can check out the fleets on my page and all that. I made a lot of videos about that. The amplifying and all that. Just like the scripture, I fulfilled all, bro. Like, it's a good video for people to see. They're probably not gonna have the patience for it. It's probably long now. It's good for y'all to know all this information, because you're probably not gonna look at another video knowing most of y'all. What else did I say? They're pretty much everything. You got anything you missed, you need to go back to the video, like the helicopters, Trump being an evil bastard. I explained all that already. Either he went for all the stuff, he even went for the Tuskegee Airmen, probably as a FU to me, because it show he doesn't have any power, because everything he tried to do got overrun. Everything he tried. Like, the only reason the freeze on the government didn't be a problem for too long is because they overran it until February. If Trump had his way, people would still not have their food stamps, they would still not have their Medicaid, they would still not have people getting paid, all that. He had tried to shut down the government, basically, like, in a very bad way, and people were about to find out how much they rely on the fucking government for things, and that's literally where your tax dollars are going. So why the fuck would you want that shut down completely? Because, like, you're still getting taxed. Did he shut down the IRS? No, he was going to shut down this other shit. And you were going to still pay taxes. You were going to still pay taxes, and this nigga's just sucking up all the fucking tax money. Where the fuck do you think that tax money is going to go? You're still going to get taxed the same amount of money, maybe even more. Not the rich people, of course, but you, regular people that don't make over 6 figures. Like, you guys really think you're something because you make some 6 figures, huh? You ain't even getting hardly nothing out of that shit. Like, anyway, so try making that per hour. Try making 6 figures every day. Then you'll understand what these kind of people. Try being a billionaire. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, so, like, yeah, you're still a cattle. You're still fucking on the field, bro. You're still a field worker. You know what I mean? At 6 figures, like, you're still in the field, bro. Go pick your cotton, bro. Like, that's barely enough to get you floating by nowadays. You think you're something. Well, anyway, so let me see what was I gonna say. I know 6-figure people that run away from the debt collector, bro. Like, I know. I see. They run from the debt collector. They don't even want to open the door. Like, because they think it's a debt collector. Well, yeah, like usual, I do everything. I'm the main character. Keep wishing you were, or your political weakness is. Keep thinking Trump has power, bro. Keep thinking the chemtrails is anything different this year than last year when I just destroyed it and just shut it down. Like, now we're in this great weather. Isn't that interesting? Everyone else says that. Like usual. Just keep thinking that's coincidence, bro. Keeping this, thinking this idiot got some power. When he couldn't even, everything he's done so far has been detrimental to people, including his own voters. Like, and then this fool fucking came out talking about, oh my god, about the UFO thing, trying to say he knew something, bro. He ain't know shit. I'm pretty sure that's on my X, a video somebody made about that. I'm gonna go in here. I want to just look that up. Trump UFO. This is gonna be funny. Disclosure. That was so fucking funny. I want to see what they say on here. Trump must powers that we probe said public can't handle the truth. He's exposed the truth. What truth? That is so-called the FAA. That's not the truth. We all know this. Black Hawk suicide drones. You get there, at least we've heard of a drone. Trump has taken away our wars and might use UAP disclosure. These niggas don't even know you already tried to explode, saying something about it. He'll get, yeah, right. You see they're making cover stories for him? That's what I figured I would get on here. Let me go to YouTube. Because I remember it was on here. That something that he says something about it. I want y'all to see how dumb it is. They was trying to say it was the FAA or some dumb shit like that. Why is that just sitting there? Okay, so yeah. No, he's talking about that instead of the drones. Oh, plane crash. Oh, I guess I didn't add it. It's in my history though. Let me go back to my history. Should be easy enough to get to that. There shouldn't be too many things here. I can't believe I didn't add it to this. I must not have cared. A lot of videos I've been looking at. Okay, it should be like somewhere in here. This is the anime. This is the episode that just happened. Like literally, as I did this shit, the anime did that. Like, yeah, this guy tried to say he know what the drone thing. They call it. Official White House. They call this disclosure, bro. He just tried to say it was the FAA, bro.
Briefing about the mysterious
Pathetic.
drone sightings in New Jersey. We've been wondering about this. Take a listen.
After research and study, the drones that were flying.
After research is study. Did you hear her? This is why I call this nigga the shill. The YouTube shill. He's a motherfucking shill president, bro. He's a shill. He literally just fucking got people looking at fucking YouTube videos and shit, bro. And that's the research, bro. Remember the Ohio shit with them eating animals and shit, when it was actually an American woman? And it's like, this dude just promotes disinformation, deliberate disinformation too, according to bullshit information.
Over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the.
She's trying to say they were authorized to be flown by the FAA. When the FAA said there's no fly zone, bro.
FAA for research and various other reasons. Many.
Can you hear me, bro? This is the dumb shit these people gonna try and defend, bro.
Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and
and try to say they're hobbyists and shit like that. Yeah, fucking right, bro.
Private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
Yeah, fucking right, bro. Yeah, I'm over your military bases, but I'm not an enemy, huh? Like, yeah, you want to analyze it's just New Jersey, but it's the whole fucking planet. Shows you don't know fucking nothing. Whoever this nigga getting this information from to make these shill excuses, it's all disinformation. It's all wrong. All of it's wrong. They don't know it's all over the planet. They don't do any. They do the most shallow research you could ever imagine. Like, they probably do a Google, and that's it. Like, they don't really know nothing. They ain't in there deep like me. They don't know nothing. They don't even do nothing. This is what you want to believe in, bro. Yeah, sure, buddy. That's your savior. Con man, another Biden that does more damage, but that does more damage than anyone. Fools, powerless, racists can't change or say or do nothing. The UFOs are mine. That's why they can't admit what they are. You see, us doesn't get nothing because it's hidden on here. Meanwhile, everybody else is gonna get some kind of thumbs up because they're actually seen on here. It's a complete cover up. Yep. Even they're calling it on them. Left wing, right wing, same chicken. Yeah, that's what you'll hear on YouTube because, you know, YouTube's a little way ahead of Twitter. Twitter is just this fucking bitch shoot. This fucking bitch shoot. Like, I can't believe bitch shoot basically became. It ended up cursing all the rest of social media, starting with Twitter especially. I've seen it on YouTube to a degree too. I don't buy the FAA said point blank 30 days ago they did not have any information at all on them, and that they did it no fly zone. Disappointment from the JFK. Yep. You want no hobbyist drone pilot? Yeah, of course none of them. Oh yeah, these hobby drones can fucking make other drones fall out of the sky when they come anywhere near. So they have anti-gravity technology. Yeah, right. And EMP technology that doesn't affect them. Only other drones. Yeah, right. If that was the truth, they would have told us much sooner. Yep. It was just Trump trying to act like he's any better than Biden. No, he's another fucking nobody that doesn't have no power, bro. Not no real power. If there was a case, the only power these niggas have is what other people give them. And if they don't have that power, they can't do shit about it. Do they make UFOs? I mean, not UFOs. Do they make angels? No, they don't. Maybe some of them drones are theirs, but not the orbs. If there was a case, why didn't Biden administration tell us? For government is not for the people, but for the few. They will lie to you. Yeah. You see, everybody's calling them out on this. Everybody. And I know some of these are Trump tards. Just stop. Most of the people don't fly hobby drones at night. It's been in the daytime. It's been in the day as well. That's bullshit. And that's another thing she says, that it's only at night or some shit like that, I think. That's impossible. These have been all over the world, flying 8 hours at a time, all day actually, and all night, not moving. And I thought Trump was for the people. Yep. Nah, it's been showing, nigga. Lies, sweet. Yep, everybody calling them out. Everybody. Yep. Everybody. I'm liking this. And I remember someone calls him out for this bullshit. Yeah, it should be disheartening. You're a Trump tard, I could tell. Keep telling them the same lies, eventually they'll believe it. Yep. And of course, the black person's like, the only one to really understand that they're making us look, they gotta think we're stupid. Trump's lie, insult to intelligence seems to work on many others. Yep. Title of this video: Trump reveals the truth. Then he changed it. You see, he changed it from the truth because he's a Trump tard. These guys never stopped running their fucking electioneering for the guy that basically he probably stole it this time, from what I can tell, from what he was saying with Elon, and Elon probably messing with these machines. I've actually worked at the election before as an election tech. I'm telling you, like, that shit could easily be hacked by somebody actually that wants to, that has technological expertise at their disposal, like someone like him does. I'm not saying he's smart, but the people working for him are smart enough to do it and involved enough in these operations to make it happen. So let me see. Trump reveals the truth. Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Are you on? Yeah, he might as well be. He might as well be a part of it. Like, that's why I'm gonna end it, bro. That dude's powerless, bro. He ain't doing shit for y'all. I don't want to keep you out doing all the good shit that's been happening, bro. Fulfilling scripture, bringing people to God. Like, y'all still don't give him my glory. That's why every knee's gonna bow, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Every knee's gonna bow.